Innotek is committed to becoming a leader in the field of fiber optic monitoring. Last time we opened the box for the fluorescent fiber optic temperature measurement device. Today, I will demonstrate the operation to everyone. Now let's take a look at the temperature measurement host. This is a 9-channel fiber optic temperature transmitter, equipped with 185 communication interface, one for upper computer communication, one for connecting LCD screens. The one on the far right is the binary dip switch. Set communication address according to the 8421 rule. When the communication address is 1, dial the RAMOS 1 up. When the communication address is 2, dial up the RAMOS 2. When the communication address is 8, dial up the 4th digit on the right. The other end of the transmitter is the connection port for the fiber optic sensor. Now let's start the formal installation. Remove the transmission. The leftmost terminal is the 1 OP terminal. Includes power terminals, alarm terminal and 485 communication terminal. Among them, the on connection of the power terminal is connected to the neutral wire of AC to 2V. Connect L2 AC 220 volts live wire. The positive and B negative terminals of the 485 communication interface correspond to the terminals connected to the upper computer. This is an interface for LCD display screens. The V is connected to the V on the LCD screen. G is connected to the G on the LCD screen, and the 485 interface is connected to on the LCD screen. B is negatively connected to the LCD screen. Remove the pre-made wiring terminals. Connect one end of the wiring terminal to the display and the other end to the transmission. Next, let's start connecting the fiber optic cables. The fiber optic ribbon is marked with the number of channels and length. This is channel 1, corresponding to the number of channels on the transmitter during installation. Find channel 1 on the transmitter. Then remove the fiber optic cable. Open the fiber optic bag and remove the dust cap. Next, remove the dust cap from the transmitter. Find the car point on the fiber optic cable. Align the car point with the groove on the transmitter. Rotate the other ring of the straight head. Secure it in place. At this point, connect the power supply to the transmitter. After power on, the display screen shows the temperature interface. The bottom right corner is the settings key. Because the transmitter has 2 pairs of relay outputs, the settings here can be used to set the triggering conditions for our relay output. The default first level alarm value is 80 degrees Celsius. When the temperature of the measure point reaches 80 degrees Celsius, the output of the first level alarm relay will activate. And there is also a secondary output. The default factory setting for secondary output is 120 degrees Celsius. Of course, every value in each channel can be set through the keypad. This is a temperature compensation interface. This is about the impact of ambient temperature on temperature measurement. When the standard value is not very stable, we can achieve the expected effect by manually compensating. This is the setting for the number of channels. The default factory setting for the number of channels, corresponding to the number of channels of each transmitter. Of course, we can also manually set it up. For example, this set of 9-channel transmitters. But we can also set it to 6 routes. Set to 6 routes later. When we return to the main interface, it only displays the temperature situation of the first 6 channels. If you want to display everything, you must set it according to the actual number of routes of the transmission. After restoring the 9-channel settings, the main interface will display the temperature of the 9-channel. The last one is clock setting. The clock plays a role in keeping time. Of course, our transmitter comes with a built-in crystal oscillator, and the returned messages all have timestamps. You can operate it on the display screen, here. Then the current time will be displayed in the header position. Finally, before installing the fiber optic cable, everyone must carefully read the installation precautions on the fiber optic packaging box and the user manual in my hand for standardized and correct installation. What else do you want to know? Leave a comment in the comment section.